Today I'm going to show you how to get the aesthetic film look. You know, the dusty, grainy, blurry pictures, everything's out of focus, doesn't even look good, but people seem to like it on Instagram. That's what I'm talking about. I'm here to guide you and tell you how to take these pictures that make it look like you had more fun than you actually did. Because everything on Instagram is a lie. We're all liars. Before we get started, can you spot today's sponsor? I'll give you a second. Can you find it anywhere? Can you find it anywhere, you guys? Do you guys have any idea where it could be? Today's sponsor is Anchorwork. I'm using the M650 wireless microphone. It has an all-in-one design and everything you need is in this little box here. The outer box perfectly stores the 3 devices, integrating storage, charging, automatic pairing, file reading, and more. There are 2 ways to wear this. You can use it magnetically, which is how I have it, or what you can do is use the clip. So if I just take this off right here, you just put the magnetic backing on. So you can use the back clip for this and just attach it to whatever. You can attach it to your shirt, to your bag, to your strap. You can have it on like this, or you can use the magnetic backing. So you have 2 options on how you want to wear this. I love this because it's magnetic, it feels secure, you can run, jump, and you don't have to worry about it just falling off or anything like that. It's secure, you're good to go. It's also super easy to connect with your phone. You can integrate the Lightning or USB-C adapters that plug the M650 into your phone for instant live streaming on the go. It also has one-touch control. There's no tedious computer connection. The transmitter is equipped with a high-resolution LCD touchscreen, and one screen adjusts all the parameters in real time, which is convenient and super fast. You can also change up to 6 different colors and replace the cover of the microphone. So maybe you're wearing a certain type of outfit, you wanna just change, maybe you got bored of the color, you have options. It has a 15-hour battery with the charging case, so each of the transmitters is up to 6 hours, as well as the one receiver, which is also up to 6 hours. Make sure to check out all the information on the M650 wireless microphone. All the information will be in the description. So thank you, Anchorwork, for sponsoring today's video. So you're here because you want to take dusty pictures. So you're gonna need a dusty camera. And by that, I mean an old film camera. 35mm, point and shoot with a flash. Those are the 3 things that I would recommend. Now, what is a point and shoot camera? What does that mean to any of us? It's in the name. You point it and you take the picture. Now, sometimes with film cameras, you will see some with a dial. For instance, this one has a dial. You can select more of the settings that you want right here. We don't want any of that. It's too much work. We're here to do the bare minimum. We're trying to be lazy here. That's the look of this, the lazy photography look. So you're gonna try to find one with literally no settings, nothing, absolutely nothing. It's giving nothing, which is what we want. But not for our life. In our life, we want more than nothing. And in people and our friendships and stuff like that, we do want something. But for the cameras, we want give me nothing. And that will be good enough for me. You can do Contacts, you can do Canon, you can do any brand of camera. I would literally go and pick any camera, and I'm sure that you'll still get that cool film look. That's what makes this so fun. It takes no skill whatsoever. You can literally take a camera from the dumpster and you'll still have the cool pictures. So that works in our favor. The best part is no talent is required, no skill, no experience. That's what we want. That's why we're watching this, right? It's as simple as that. I can't lie to you guys. I can't lie. I'm not here to fabricate anything. This camera in particular is the Canon AF35M. If you're trying to figure out what camera to get, literally go to any thrift store, go to the junk section, and they're gonna have a camera like this, and you can do no wrong. Maybe find one with a flash, I would say, with the flash. But don't worry too much about the actual camera. I feel like all the film cameras have their own cool aesthetic look. So again, don't worry, don't focus too much on, I need a certain type of camera. Because as long as it has the flash, it's 35mm, it's film, you'll be good to go. And it's kind of fun to try out different types of cameras to see what type of look you'll get. So you have your camera. Next thing you need is film. What type of film should you get? That's a good question. Different types of film will give you different types of colors. So what I would do is just Google the different types of colors and just see which ones you like Fujifilm will give you more of those like greener tones. Kodak is better maybe for skin tones. I personally love Kodak, but Fuji's kind of cool for certain types of looks. So I would say look up different types of photos taken with different types of film, and also look up different types of film because there's so many different brands and different colors. It's actually quite fun. I would recommend you try everything. Okay, but again, keep in mind, film is expensive, so just Keep that in mind, okay? So you have the camera, you have the film. What else? Like, what more could there be, right? Flash versus no flash. When to use flash, when not to use it. Now, I prefer using flash at night when I'm taking pictures for the flash type of look. And what I would say is be careful using this too close up to someone because it will literally blind them. So I would say experiment with the flash versus no flash look. And also, when you are shooting with no flash, you want to make sure that you hold your camera really steady, because if you move even just a little bit, your picture can become blurry. It's really hard to get that super sharp look using film. You want to take the picture steady, quickly, and precisely. And also, another tip I would give you guys is to back up more than you think you're gonna need to back up. Because a lot of times I'll have taken pictures on this, and I mean, I'll get like a piece of her forehead in the picture, and I thought I took like a portrait, okay? So sometimes you need to back up a few extra steps to make sure that the photo is, again, in focus, and then the model is actually in the picture. Because you have to keep in mind, you see this little window here, the viewfinder? This does not show you the actual picture you're taking. It's just a range. It just shows you a range of how the picture may turn out. So you kind of have to, it's a little bit of guessing with film. We all like a challenge in life, don't we? We like thinking something's gonna turn out one way and then it turns out the other way, and you're like, wow, I did not expect this at all. And I'm not referencing anything personal that happened to me recently that I was caught off guard or anything like that. Or maybe I am. Let me show you guys the results of taking photos with this camera. I have traveled far and wide taking pictures with this camera. It's been so much fun. I've used both flash and no flash, and I find that the colors always turn out beautiful. The photos just look incredible, and the pictures just look a lot cooler than they would on, let's say, a regular phone. Another thing to think about is shooting in the day versus at night. I like shooting during the daytime with no flash. I find that the colors turn out spectacular. I love experimenting, taking photos literally anywhere with direct sunlight, backlight, and it always comes out really special when I'm shooting in film. And then at night, I also shoot with no flash. It's a bit trickier, so what I like to do is look for available light. So that could be a neon sign, that could be a lamp. So placing a model near available light and having that be the source of light at night is really cool. You can get a lot of nice effects from it and cool results. And also using flash at night, super fun, very cool. Again, just be careful with the model's eyes, because sometimes that flash can be really bright. Have fun with it. There are no rules in photography. Go out, shoot in the daytime, shoot at night with no flash, and shoot in different types of situations. Only then will you know what you like to take pictures of and how you want your pictures to be, and your style as a photographer. That's really all you need to get that film aesthetic look. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.